Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
For 6 hours only, New Year's Day, Room to Room has 3 incredible offers. Half off, no sales tax, and 60-month special financing. Plus prize giveaways every hour. For 6 hours only, Room to Room Tupelo, where we know there's no place like home.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning, and welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. Thanks as always for tuning in with us. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley, and it is the last day of 2025. So again, thanks for rounding out your year here with Mississippi Live Weather. We're live from the Room to Room Weather Center, and here's everything you need to know for your last day of 2025. Another cold start this morning. That's number one. If you haven't stepped out the door this morning, it feels a lot like yesterday morning. Chilly out there. Another day where you're going to want to grab the coat, start your car early if you can. Here's the good news I have. Warmer afternoons are in store. We're warmer this afternoon. We continue to get warmer into our days ahead. So if you don't like the cold conditions, just give it a few days. And then lastly, rain does hold off until next year, which is just a day away. But it will be a few days into 2026 when we'll get some rain in here. So no need to cancel those New Year's Eve plans. Temperatures right now out the door in the 20s. Like I said, it's chilly out there across the board, still hanging in the 20s. We've been this way over the past hour. We've seen conditions rise a few degrees, but overall, a lot of us mainly still in the 20s out there. 28 in Grenada, 24 Water Valley, 28 in Tunica, Clarksdale, the same story, 24 New Albany, 22 in Tupelo, 22 in Vernon, 23 in Hamilton, Alabama as well. So a majority of us in the 20s this morning. Again, still need the coat out the door, just downright cold. A nice view, though, out of all of our cameras that I've been looking at. This is those MDOT traffic cameras out of Fulton. Beautiful blue skies happening. I think a few of these might be frozen on the top half of your screen, but the bottom half looking good at 22 and 25 over in Fulton. And you can see, again, those beautiful blue skies as well. Temperatures in the 20s, but feels like conditions still could be in the teens. Here's a live look over in Macon down in Noxubee County. Beautiful blue skies over there. Again, lots of sunshine out there for your morning and your day ahead, but don't let it fool you. Yes, you still need the coat out there this morning. Conditions in the 20s in Macon and feeling more like 21. Over your next first 12 hours ahead, we'll see temperatures rise into the 30s by 8, 40s by 11. Now, here's the thing. We topped out in the 40s yesterday. We'll be in the 40s into your mid-morning, so you know it's going to be a warmer day ahead. 50s out there into your afternoon. Low to middle 50s is where we'll be this afternoon. So more around average for this time of year. Again, a lot of sunshine chalked into your day ahead. Going into your evening, we'll see temperatures drop back down into the 40s and then eventually into the 30s by 8. Lots of clear skies, though. So again, any New Year's Eve plans, you should be good to go today. Just make sure to grab your coat out the door. Here's a look at satellite radar, more of a wide scale view because we're not seeing a lot going on. We're quiet across North Mississippi. We're quiet region wide as well to really end out our 2025. As we head hour by hour into your afternoon, lots of sunshine. Again, not even a lot of clouds out there today. Going into Thursday, we'll see a front kind of clip the area, but not bring us any impacts from that. Going into the back half of Thursday, into New Year's Day, we'll see more clouds build in, mainly for your evening hours. Now, not looking at any rain for Thursday, but clouds do build back ahead of our next chance of rain that comes on Friday. So this is Friday at 8 a.m. We're going to be watching this low pressure system that's going to be sitting off in Oklahoma City and Texas with an extended warm front that's going to lift through the area throughout your day, bringing in rain chances mainly for the back half of the day. So I'm thinking noon and on, we're starting to see that on and off again rain. Could be heavy at times, but not looking at anything severe. But that low pressure system is going to continue to really scoot in throughout the evening hours and be out of here by your weekend. Main story before then is just how warm things are going to be getting to start off your 2026. If you're tired of these cold conditions we're dealing with this morning and over the last few days, It's not sticking around for too much longer. Heading into 2026, warm afternoons are back on tap here in North Mississippi, even as we head through the extended period. So coming up next, we'll talk about just how warm things are going to be getting, how long it sticks around, and of course, I'll have a full look at that rain chance and your New Year's Eve plans. Also, if you plan on going to some bowl games or are just going to be watching them, I have the forecast of what to expect for all of our region-wide teams as well. So all of that, you have to stick around for it, is coming up next.
At First Choice Bank, we know you can't always make it before the bank closes. With our integrated teller, you can talk to a live person as late as 7 p.m. on weekdays and noon on Saturdays. It's not just an ATM, it's an ITM. First Choice Bank, your choice for banking.
It's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing to level.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
March 24th, 2023 was a normal Friday. You know, we knew the weather was not good, but we needed to take shelter, and we didn't have shelter. My husband and almost 2-year-old daughter, Ethan and Riley, they did lose their lives in the storm. We're still recovering from it. We'll always be recovering from it. Matt Lawpon cares about the community. He's not just there to collect a paycheck. I feel like Matt Lawpon has proven himself trustworthy.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, welcome back into Mississippi Live Weather. Thanks as always for sticking with us. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Let me give you some live looks out the door before we get into your overall forecast. If you haven't stepped out this morning, this is the view across the area. Beautiful blue skies out there, but conditions still cold in the 20s, even over in Clarksdale in the 20s. That's the live look that we're looking at right now. What feels like in the low 20s. So yeah, you still need your coat out the door this morning, but still a nice view out there to wake up to. Here's another look over in, let's see, Aberdeen. Sometimes I don't remember exactly which camera that I choose, but this one's Aberdeen, and it's beautiful out there as well. Beautiful blue skies you can see off in the distance, but yet again, conditions in the 20s. So definitely chilly out there yet again this morning. As for your airport delays, know anybody that's hitting the airways this morning, maybe for some New Year's Eve plans? You're looking good to go in all of our region-wide airports, not tracking any moderate or major delays out there from Memphis International, Oklahoma City, Dallas-Fort Worth, down in Jackson, all of our airports along the coast as well, and then Atlanta and Birmingham. Zooming out, giving you more of a national view, maybe where you're headed, not looking at any major delays in all of our international airports across the lower 48. So San Francisco, LAX, Dallas-Fort Worth. Again, here in Memphis, not tracking any, all the way up until LaGuardia if you're headed to New York City to watch the ball drop. I'm not looking at any delays up there either. Sticking here in North Mississippi, temperatures are going to be rising over your next few hours into the upper 30s by 9, 40s by 10. Upper to middle 40s by your 11 o'clock hour. So we topped off right here yesterday in those low to middle 40s. We're going to be there into your mid-morning. So this afternoon, you know, is going to be warmer than yesterday, about 10 degrees warmer across the board, more around average of where we should be for this time of year. Hanging on into those low 50s further north that you go around the Tennessee state line from South Haven over into Alcorn County. And then the further south you go, some middle 50s pop up from Eupora, Grenada, Kosciuszko, Greenwood, Belzona, Macon as well in the middle 50s. So low to middle 50s, that's where everybody's going to be today. Lots of sunshine out there as well for your New Year's Eve. So if you got any plans, or maybe you're stuck at home with the kids still, just take them outside. It's not going to be as chilly out there today. Lots of sunshine to clear skies overnight, going into midnight as you're ringing in the new year. This is Thursday at 12 a.m., the first hour of 2026, looking good to go as well. So clear skies overnight shouldn't be impacting your New Year's Eve plans one bit. Going into New Year's Day, we'll see a lot of sunshine with a few passing clouds out there. Overall warmer day ahead. And then as we head into your evening, cloud cover will build back in all ahead of that next rain chance that happens on Friday. So today and New Year's Day looking dry. Friday, not the same story. But let's talk about your New Year's Eve forecast first. We'll be clear all night long. It's going to allow temperatures to drop. So make sure to grab those coats as you're headed out this evening. Middle 40s out there by 6, middle 30s by 9, and then even into those middle middle 30s. Stick around all the way as we're ringing in the new year. So just make sure, again, to grab the coat and plan that into your outfits. Head into 2026, things do get warmer today. Again, we're mainly in those low to middle 50s. Tomorrow, though, we jump 10 degrees in the 60s. So any New Year's Day plans, maybe you're hitting the stores for those New Year's Day sales. It's going to be warm out there into the 60s, and conditions continue to get warmer ahead. As for rain chances, again, they hold off for any New Year's plans, but going into Friday, we pick them right back up. So got any plans Friday? Let's talk about what you can expect. Here's our next best chance of rain, mainly noon and on. So I think rain could start as early as noon due to a warm front that's going to be lifting through the area. Into the afternoon and evening, you can expect on and off rainfall pretty much throughout the rest of your Friday. So make sure if you got any evening plans, grab the rain gear. This system's going to be moving off as we head overnight, and Saturday looking dry. About a 10% chance of rain for your morning hours, but by the time most of us get out and about on your Saturday, looking good to go. So that's some good news. Here's overall look at your 7-day forecast. 50s today, 60s tomorrow, upper to middle 50s. Stick around into your weekend. So got any weekend plans? Honestly, pretty nice out there, even though it is above average for this time of year. Also, as you're headed back to work and school on your Monday morning, hate to remind you of that, but it's going to be warmer out there. Just something of note. 60s, stick around as we head Monday into Tuesday. So as kiddos are getting back to school, we're getting back in routine, conditions are going to be a little bit warmer. Hey, I want to take you around the horn and take a look at those bowl games before I let you go this morning, because all of our teams region-wide are playing in a bowl game. So this is over in Pasadena, California. Alabama's taking on Indiana in the Rose Bowl Thursday, 3 p.m. So that's this afternoon. Looking like it might be a rainy one out there. So folks, if you're headed off, maybe you're catching an early morning flight over to Pasadena, make sure you grab your rain gear. Temperature is going to be in the 60s through the majority of that game. Let's head a little bit later in the day. Ole Miss versus Georgia over in New Orleans. If you're maybe you can drive that, headed out today for that game. Temperature is going to be comfortable in the 60s in the first play, dropping through the 50s through the majority of that game and looking dry. Last but not least, let's go into your Friday, where Mississippi State is taking on Wake Forest at Charlotte, North Carolina. Temperatures dropping through the 40s for that game. So let's look at all your bowl games. Of course, make sure to keep tuning in with us this evening for everything you need to know, including your updated New Year's Eve forecast. That'll be ongoing at 5, 6, and 10. So make sure to tune in with us then, and I'll see you next year at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. Appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.